Come on. The camera not going to work? There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 1306. Almost 4 years. Getting close. Getting close. I love my daily log site that I do.
It's not that it's anybody. The whole time I thought that I was watching somebody else. I didn't know it was actually me until I woke up.
Viking. Yeah, it's a little bit warm here today, so it's kind of a good idea to put on the tank top. It's a little sweaty and yucky out. Beautiful day today, though. As far as sun shined all day, my solar panels was making money. I guess I got to see what's going on with it. I'm going to take it off there. I can show you what it's doing. Turn that down. There we go. We'll look at today's production so far with the solar panels. I just turned on a fan in the house because I needed a little more airflow. I've got other ceiling fans going. Let's see what we did today. Oh, come on. Let it load up. Let's see. I imported 11.7 kilowatts. I produced 46.9 kilowatts. I used 21.0 kilowatts. That means I exported 37.7 kilowatts. Oh, yeah. I had fun last night, though. That was a rare thing for me to do that for you. I'm glad that you kind of had some fun with me. Could you imagine what those look like in this tank top if I had them on? You know? I was getting a little bit sweaty in them things. I was kind of glad to take it off, and then it switched into a couple of different wigs. It was fun. It was fun. Hey, Bio. Let's see. I'm looking at my solar panel production for today to understand. I did a positive export up to right now of 25.9 kilowatts, which I'm pretty happy with that. I'll show you what it looks like. Once I learned how to read the chart, see, turn off all these things here first. Okay. Do one step at a time so you can see it. Yeah, I bet. Anyway, if you see I'm showing you no graph, it's for a reason for me, explanation purposes. All right. I turn on consumed, and this shows you all the electricity that I used. All those bars going down is what I used so far up till whatever time that last clock is on there. Okay. I produced all of the blue. Okay. Do this, shows import, export. This is what I used. This is what I exported. When you combine it all together, looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'm very happy with how that looks. That shows a positive production for today, as it shows right over here. Net export right now, as of this point, 25.9 kilowatts. Now, yesterday with the sun the way it was, look at that. I put out 34 at the end of the day. Go back the day before, 22. It was a little bit cloudy and rainy that day, a little. There's another good day. That's all 3, 4. So far, every day is a positive production day. Look at that. All positive. All positive. Oh, there's a down day right there. 2.1. That was May 19th. But the day before, almost 40 kilowatts of production. Almost 34 kilowatts of production. When you go by the entire month, which today or tomorrow is the last day of the month. So the entire month, I exported a total of 602 kilowatts so far for the entire month. The import export, I'll turn everything off again. So for the entire month, I produced all of that. That's the positive bars for production for this month so far. This is for the consumed this month so far. When you tag them over on each other, you see there's more production than there was usage. And when you do that, that's just where it overlays. It's just how it overlays. That says import, export, import, export. That's if you take all this off and you look at this. And see, you can't see the zero mark, import, export. That's why this is on like this, so it's easier to see. But so far for the entire month, I have produced 620 kilowatts of electricity. Last month, wow, April was shitty. 91.2 kilowatts. Not much of production, but everything was a positive. The average throughout the month, I put out more than I used, but it still doesn't add up right to me. Now, see, this month I'm down 902 kilowatts. In March, it was cold and rainy, nasty. Yeah. In February, say, January, no production. No production hardly in December. See, it does make some during those months, but you know, not it just not enough in some of those months. And last year, now during those months, see, last year I didn't, wasn't putting out that much. May I put out more this year than I did last year, because last year at this time I was already turning the air conditioner on, and I didn't have the right meter in April. I just got this proper meter in May, so I can't tell you anything it did a lot. Now, see, April last year, I put out 1.2 megawatts of export. That's an average through the whole month. March, 1.1 megawatts of output. It was really good. So I'm pretty happy with what it's looking at so far, but I still tell them it's not really enough. I need more high pitch. I need the more panels in order to produce enough that where a few months I should be able to produce enough that I actually have a credit for a couple of months, and then it wouldn't be so bad in the winter when I have a couple of even 2 months worth of credit throughout the summer is going to make up a lot for that crappy 2 months in the winter. As if I've got stuff where I end up having a credit into the company for a few months, that's going to be a couple of months next. That you know, my contract is 80% of my use. That should be over the entire year. So there should be some months where I make extra. Well, I've spoken with them and they've agreed that they owe me something. So Viking, you fight with him about that for spam and deceptive practices. So what you're telling me, Joe, is everybody that's on you now that broadcasts on YouTube is deceptive practices, or anybody that's on YouTube that talks about, hey, come watch my Instagram. They may not have it say, join me on you now. They might verbally say, hey, I'm just here to promote my Instagram. So that's deceptive too. I don't understand how it is spam and deceptive practices. This is just the platform that I'm using to be on YouTube. If I use StreamYard, I've got the StreamYard logo in there. I'm on a StreamYard platform doing a show. Oh, she wants to have me turn in for spam and deceptive practices, and I don't know how it is. I'm not being deceptive. I'm telling you the truth. That's where I'm at. It's on you now. I'm not giving Joe Walsh a wrench, Toasty. That's Joe Walsh. Yeah, he's always coming in here saying he's reporting me for spam and deceptive practices. You could get reported for your racism stuff that you do all the time, Joe, with the white power and all that kind of crap. And calling people names, using the N word whenever you can. Call them using the other F that they use to refer to someone that's might be a little gay. Your streams are nothing but hatred, Joe. Nothing but hatred. Now, you wouldn't say the word flamboyant. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to encourage him to leave YouTube for another site. This is the platform that I use to broadcast to YouTube, and I'm trying to get subscribers. And why would you now have a platform to have it broadcast on there? So YouNow doesn't keep your videos. YouTube does. So that's why a lot of us broadcast to YouTube. I don't want to cut my hair right at the moment. No, I'm not. There are people that want the Man Cave show that don't want to come to you now, that only watch me on YouTube. And I support that. So, what I should do then, if I'm going to do this, is bring up two different broadcasts so that I'm on YouTube and it doesn't say join me on YouNow, and then on YouNow and have two different angles of broadcasting at the same time. Then I'm not pushing somebody to come into YouNow. Is it just because it says? You make no sense to me, Joe. He's been doing this for a long time, Gidge, and I'm still trying to figure out how he's thinking that. And it's really not. I'm not trying to promote my Instagram. I am promoting my YouTube site by being on YouTube at the same time. The problem is the title. Yeah. The problem is the title. That automatically puts that on there. I can't not have that there, Joe. It automatically puts it there. I don't place that. Well, you're not in YouNow. Thank you, Chad. No, I cannot take that off of there. I cannot have that. All I can do is stop broadcasting to YouTube at the same time. That's built into the way the program works. There is no setting. There is nothing in the YouNow platform that can take that off from there other than turning off the broadcasting to YouTube at the same time. If there was a way to do it, I would definitely do it for you to make you happy. But it's built into the platform. No, it's the dude abides. The dispensary. Joe, it's if you're a smart fuck and you know where the setting is, tell me where it is. Because I've never found one in there. I mean, I looked at the thing. I'll go back into the settings and do just browsing so that it doesn't mess up my show. Go to the settings. Let's see, information. YouNow, my information. Email, my email. Content language, English. Stream key, reset stream key. Not sure where to find this. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Notifications, general population of notifications. Connected accounts. YouTube is one of those connected accounts. Oh, here we go. Let's see if that's it right there. We'll see if I got it right there. The title says Man Cave Live episode 1306 is my title. but I saw something. It says show an annotation in my broadcast on my YouTube videos while I'm live. Okay. I'll be back in a minute, people. Just like this.